Hey y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. I'm just going to get you pulled up. Where y'all be? Oh, I pulled up the wrong page. I pulled up the VIP group. But that's not where we're at. Now I gotcha. Good morning, y'all. What's up, what's up? So y'all saw the signs that I got from Wreath. So I decided today we are going to do this adorable snowman. So this is on the Unique in the Creek character board. So what I did was I put E6000 on the sign as well as Gorilla Glue. That way the Gorilla Glue would hold it for now until the E6000 cures. And then we should be good to go. Okay, so that is what I did. I also took a top hat. Look how cute that is. A top hat, I actually cut it in half. And that gives me 2 top hats, right? Because it's going to sit flat against the door, and it can't do that if the other side's there. So I cut it in half. And I really couldn't find a ribbon with that blue that is in that snowman in just one single ribbon to put on the brim. So what I did was I just took the this blue, I think it's like a teal, and actually glued it on top of a red glitter ribbon, and then just glued it to the back. That's all I did. And then just added the snowflake. Okay. You're having sleet. How come we don't see a live version of your page logo? Huh? I don't know. What you talking about? Sleet. Yeah, y'all. I will be in Chicago at the end of the month, so I need all the warm weather vibes to head to Chicago at the end of the month, because this girl can't hang. I've already ordered like fleeced lined leggings. I've ordered some Hey Dudes with fur in them. I've ordered some oversized sweatshirts so I can layer underneath. I don't do good in cold, y'all. So let me bring you down and I'll show you what I did. The hat, I probably got the hat from Amazon. Just pull up top hats and they should come up. I know, I'm gonna freeze to death. So what I've done is I'm doing every other inside outside all the way around with a 20-inch cruffle. Okay, so this is the snowball mesh. Hey, and I cut it at 20 inches. Let me grab a clip, and then I finally found the one I wrote, keep. It was buried on my table, so I finally found it. And I just take it, because y'all know I'm a little OCD. so that all of my curls are pretty much the same. And I just roll it once, scrunch that middle, yeah, this isn't foam, this is it's like that heavy felt. And then we do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to need 16 of these. Okay, just like that. Scrunch it, and then just scrunch it to the other side. And this we're going to put right into the zip ties. Just like that. Hey, hey. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do all those all the way around. And then I just have some 10-inch rolls that if we need to fill in on every other inside outside, we can do that as well. Okay, so this is only a 10-inch sign, so I need to make sure that the rough edges are covered. So that's why I cut the extra. So I've never done a smaller sign on the character board. Okay. The snowman is stinking cute. Good morning, y'all. So this sign is from Wreath, and I believe it is on her website. So if you want it, you can go grab it. I should probably be cutting those zip ties as we go, but I just thought about it, so we'll just keep going. Good morning, good morning. This tower of mesh over here. Look, Tina on the spot. There's the link if you want this adorable snowman. And it keeps getting caught to my shirt here. My screen froze. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. There's so much noise going on outside. I don't know who's out there. Hey, girl. Hey. So it's definitely covering up the side of that board, which is what I wanted to make sure of. What size hat? Oh, goodness. I have to go get the other side, but it is... inches from here to here, if that helps. If I want to add bridges, hello from Kansas. Oh, it's my son. I don't know what he's doing, but he's making a whole lot of noise. Have something never done on Thursday for wreath critique. Awesome. Are you doing 2 rows of mesh or 1? I am doing, I'll flip it over so you can see, every other. So inside, outside, all the way around. And then if we need to fill in, we'll fill in. Because like I said, I've never used this size sign on a character board, okay? But I definitely want to make sure the board and the edge of that sign is covered. But little rolls is a perfect way to fill in without adding a lot of extra cost. Hello. But look how cute and how full this is getting. Good morning, good morning. So I did actually wood burn this mesh. You do not have to because all of your cut edges are inside, but I was wood burning mesh because I'm gonna do a Christmas tree for y'all tomorrow. So I already had my wood burner out and going, so I was like, well, let me just wood burn this since it's already out. So I'm going to do a Christmas tree tomorrow with a petal I have never used. All right, let's go ahead and cut our zip ties. This is a 10-inch sign. So far, I have used 16 20-inch pieces. And I'm going to look at it here in a minute once I get these clipped off and see if we need to add anything additional. You're welcome. So this is an Wreath sign. Is it 12-inch, Tina? Somebody, I don't think it's a 12-inch. Let me see. No, it's like a 9.5 inch. Because it's the same size as the ginger. The website says 12, really? Yeah, no, it's the same size. So it's like a 9 and almost 3/4. Oh, and I did find one more roll of mesh. If anybody wanted the kit that had the blue snowflakes on it, on the white senna, I found one more kit, so it's on the website if you want it. All right, did I get all of it? All right, so let me hold it up. Okay, so for me, and if y'all look, I can still kind of see the board. Okay, oh, it comes in either 9.5 or 11. Gotcha. Okay, so I am gonna add these 10-inch rolls. Yeah. Okay, so let me flip it over so I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to go back every other in these and put a 10-inch roll because I do not want to be able to see my board. Okay? So let me get these out of the way. So I'm just going to open those up. And add. Now this mesh is a little bit different. So they're both snowball, but this one has iridescent full in it, whereas this one doesn't. And I did that on purpose because if I had to use these, I wanted to add just a different texture, a different color variation to it. So y'all can do that, especially if you have like those leftover rolls that may only have a half a roll on it or something. It's a good way to get it used up. And I love having the extra colors in it. So use it. Can anyone tell me how to sprinkle? Just hit that share button. That's all we mean by that. Just share the love. Why would we get angry at you? So I'm just kind of moving them around. I definitely don't want anything to look squished either, okay? Can't have no squished. I forgot what these were called. Curls. And if anyone is interested in this one, it is on my website under live 11/15/22. So you can go snag it. Has the weather warm? No, girl. My thermostat got to 69 this morning, and I was like, that heat's got to come on. But I don't turn it on and leave it on. I just get the chill out of the air. And then I turn it off. But it can't be under 70 degrees either because of the pigs. So I definitely have to watch that temp because, y'all, I hate having the heat on. But to get the chill out and to make sure the guinea pigs are okay, I have to turn it on for a little bit anyway. And they're skinny pigs, so they have no hair on them. So we got to make sure they're okay. But the wind is crazy here. Last night I was live in the VIP group, and the wind was so strong you saw trash cans flying down the street. I was like, oh my goodness. So it's definitely filling in nicely. And nothing's getting squished. So that's good. Show 62. Yeah. Well, if I didn't have the pigs, you know, I may suffer a little bit more and just put, look, I already have on 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and my slippers. But the pigs can't be cold. It can't be below 70 for the pigs. I should say guinea pigs. They're guinea pigs, y'all. I don't have pigs in my house. $25. Holy man. See, there go my own trash cans. Did y'all hear that? That was my own trash cans. Up against my fence. Okay, now here's the top. I'm trying to think. So my hat is going to go here. So I'm not going to add anything extra to the outside, but I will the inside. So let me see. So I'm going to go right here. And we'll get all this moved around so you can see that adorable face. So no, yes. How do you attach a metal sign to a character board? E6000 and hot glue, Gorilla Glue. So you use the E6000, but the E6000 takes, you know, a while to cure. So if you add the Gorilla Glue to it, the Gorilla Glue works more quickly and then gives the time for the E6000 to work. Does that make sense? All right. Going back to the outside. But see, can y'all see that? Just how it adds a little bit of iridescent color color. -1, no thank you. Where did I get my cutting knife? My cutting knife. What cutting knife? That is what they are saying, Sherry Rain Freezing. All right, 2 more, y'all. 2 more. Are you talking about my hot knife that I used to use to cut my styrofoam balls? Is that what you're talking about? All right, last one. Oh, last zip tie. Oh, Tanya's knife. Okay, not mine. Gotcha. All right. So I'm just pulling them back away a little bit from that face, because we definitely want that face to show and not be covered up. So that filled it in just enough. So it's almost like those rolls, those curls are almost like a cheap filler, if you can say. So the hat is kind of going to go up there. And I think we're just going to do a nice simple bow at the bottom. So just like one loop on each side. And again, I'm bringing out that blue and red, just like my hat. Ooh. Let me see. Hey, girl. So I'm going to put my tails on the bottom. And Isn't it cute? I love the blues in it. Trying to bring that out where it's even. There we go. Grab a pipe cleaner. I know, shipping to Canada is horrible. Lunch is over, back to work. What? Hello, hello. Oh gosh, darn it. It's a very simple bow. And I'm gonna have it about right there. So let's find some hose. Wind's whipping my trash can. Okay, so I don't want it so tight that it's sucked in like that, because that's not pretty, but just enough to where it doesn't move, but that bow kind of sits right on top there. Slant my tails. I just wanted to pop a color down here. Okay. So just that pop of color. You finally made a Facebook Live. Woohoo! You need some oil on that thing. Oh, I know. All right. So our hat. Cut this fray real quick. There we go. So what I'm going to do is take, this is why I brought my awl in, and I'm going to put a hole right in the hat, in the back. You're not going to see it. So just running it right through. Now y'all be careful if you have one of these. I've almost poked my finger and it's sharp, it hurt. Okay, and then you can either take pipe cleaners or zip ties, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to go with the pipe cleaners, that way I don't have to cuss. Run your pipe cleaner right through. And then we're going to find some holes. Now, if you want, you can put it right at the top. I usually don't. I like mine kind of cockeyed. I'm just going to get them through. I'm not going to tighten it a lot. All right, now we can So I'm just going to move the mesh around until it sits nicely. In that mesh. And there you go. Isn't he adorable? Too stinking cute. And then we just take these, twist them up, run it right back in. That way the back's nice and flat. Of course, I would cut this down, but just so you guys kind of get where I'm going. And then these are your two hanging holes. So just take you and run you a zip tie or pipe cleaner, whatever you want to use. Right through there. And that's what you hang it from. On that one curl's driving me nuts. This one. There we go. The hat was, it keeps hanging crooked. There we go. This hat is just a top hat from Amazon that I cut in half. So you get 2 top hats out of 1 top hat. Because if you don't cut it in half, then it doesn't sit flush with the door, right? So it's going to be kind of slanted. And you could always add, if you wanted, you could always add like that icy blue mesh in here too. You know, kind of throughout it if you wanted, to bring out more of that blue in the snowman. But I think he's adorable. You're so welcome. All right, y'all. That's all I've got for y'all today. So he is available on my website. If you want him, you can buy him at monkeyscreations.com. I had one more of this kit with the white Santa and the blue snowflakes that I just found. So if you want it, that one's on there. I do have some rose gold kits coming. So those should be available within the next day or two, because I got so many questions about wanting a kit for that rose gold wreath. So I'm working on it, y'all. All right, that's all I got. Y'all have an awesome day, and I will be live tomorrow to show you a Christmas tree. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.